Sue O'Neill from the School of Education here at the University of New South Wales. My area of research is classroom management and how pre-service teachers are trained in that particular part of their job, as well as looking at how do we actually manage students who display challenging behaviours in our classrooms. We're looking at the transition needs of kids coming out of juvenile justice back into community and looking at some of the challenges they face, as well as how school systems respond to taking these more interesting kids back into the system. Okay, so although this is a rather small group of students, they classically fare very, very badly in post-school and life outcomes. So these kids that I guess have had probably a fairly checkered educational history as it is before they enter the juvenile justice system. Many of them are quite young, and when they come out there is a need for mandatory education or training in some kind of facility. And unless we have actually good, strong collaboration between education, health, all the various services required, these kids tend to fall by the wayside. If we don't do anything more comprehensive to support them when they come out, there's a good chance that about 60% of them will end up back in juvenile justice within the first 6 months. And it basically leads to a lifelong trajectory of basically being involved in crime and in and out of detention, which of course is not really what we want for a productive, healthy individual in society. So that's where it's a real need. And obviously the cost of incarceration of these young people is extremely expensive, as is well to the cost of the community with the property crime that they often commit or person crime that they commit. So we're really wanting to, via engaging them in education and training and getting them into a more productive role in society, hoping to sort of make a difference to them but also the whole community. I guess because I've always worked with kids who've had challenging behaviours, and these kids classically have the worst life outcomes, for me it's about wanting teachers to understand that how they respond and how they interact with these kids is huge. If we can keep these kids in the general mainstream environment and in our regular ed classrooms rather than sort of funneling them off to special education placements, they're more likely to have a better life outcome and actually get an education and go on to lead more productive lives.